a coin toss. And but depending on what sort of snipers you've got running in team, it isn't a matter of if you can get it. It's about when. If you give that sniper enough room. But yeah, these 5 CP maps just don't allow them to get this space. But again, banter streaming.
I'll tell you what though, it's bloody great to watch. It's incredible to watch people's heads just get destroyed left, right and centre by snipers. I love watching a good sniper as much as I hate playing against one, so there's that as well. So we are going to be moving over to the second map, CP Badlands, in our Week 7 fixture between 425 and maincall.tf in Season 19, powered by TT Esports. Maincall.tf, managed to pick up the first map, Koth Viaduct. They picked that up easily, 3-0. 425 showing a little bit of resistance, but couldn't quite manage to make anything really happen. No points created there. So they're going to be moving over to Badlands, where in my opinion, Maincall have even more of an advantage with this nerfed 425 roster. Their scouts are going to be absolutely carrying, in my opinion. Samzy and Kyle are going to be going absolutely ham, along with War. So, do you have any predictions that you want to throw out there, a score line for me, TurboTabs?
Well, I did flawlessly predict the first one, expecting the crush, and I guess it would be a bit too easy to go with the same prediction again, so I'm still going to go with main call, but it's going to be a bit closer. I think somebody in their team is just going to rise up. Maybe Dicker. Dicker was playing an okay scout.
He wasn't bad.
So maybe he'll rise up and show that he's the new kid on the block in this scout role, and might be like the chosen Russian to lead them to their glorious victory. So I'm going to go about 4-3 to let's go for it all the way. All in 425, 4-3.
You fool, it's going to be 5-0 main call as we go to our first mid. My prophecy will be fulfilled. I'm watching War as he puts out a ton of damage. He's going to smack GDK. GDK also catches a big direct. Shadowburn's coming through the house though, but Ibs completely identifies what's going on and shuts him down. Rising actually the first casualty though as Sid goes down, and so does Dicker. No scouts to clean up here. Shadowburn's still causing a nuisance as well, just slowly getting his health back, but it's not quick enough. Shymi and Shayu the only ones left alive as they get pressured out, and Samzy is going to be going for a flank as War jumps in to try and distract them. Sam is still going to be rushing in behind. He's going to be getting there. Shayu has no idea what's going on. He's now going to fight him, but Sam takes a meaty rocket to the face and is just going to back off there, preserve his life. It's going to be Uber v Uber on the last point, TurboTabs.
Oh my. Well, anywho, very, very well played by main call on the kind of like the roles and the jobs and what they should do on their mid. Oh, and never mind that, we're going straight into this with this Uber. They just force out the Uber from 425, and now this just opens avenues for all sorts of other little tactics. If obviously 425 can't make anything happen with this counter Uber, and they can't. So now main call have quite a few options open to them. They can build up quicker and just go straight back in with a slight little advantage. Maybe they're looking to do this double soldier. Bottom right.
Sid is on spy. When you're anticipating the push back in from main call, that's so risky, and he just bumps into Kyler. Sid is so dead. That's such a risky, strange play. I'm not really sure why. They should have just been ready to defend and repel all intruders. But they have lost themselves a pick there, and War and Eps are going to be spamming from bottom.
But they can't really push off it right now, and you see, he's back up.
Kyler's just in. Kyler's just in on last. He's just got a cap because nobody was watching bottom left properly.
Man, I gave 425 a lot more credit there. I was expecting them to kind of watch all the doors and...
Yeah, well, Rising and Kyler went down to that bottom right entrance, I think with the intention to try and overwhelm top right, and then Kyler was like, wait a second, there's nobody even watching here, I'm just going to run on the point, and then just capped it. That's ridiculous.
You don't really see that coming out of Premiership gaming, but...
Not very often.
They're human too, they can make mistakes. So as we go into another mid now, point presence majorly in the hands of main call, they're already onto the point. Most of 425 have kind of been pushed out in their own sense. The Dicker Loop gets killed onto the train, but everybody else is just out.
Yeah, the combo weren't even able to get out of the house there properly. GDK wasn't able to put up any kind of presence, and Shadowburn got shut down instantly, so terrible mid, but it has allowed them to get out alive. So, they didn't have an opportunity to wipe because they couldn't commit.
And they're not even fully ready to defend this spy. The War's already shut them out of that trash door, so now they can't come and defend. They didn't even have time to rotate all the way to balcony and defend from there, so they've just chose to go straight back to last. It seems
GDK has a forward sticky trap up. Sorry to interrupt you, but I'm just wondering whether this is going to pick anything. No, he's chosen the wrong balcony entrance. Unfortunate there, because he could have got some nice picks. Ibs has spotted it. It looks like they're going to be going in with this Uber. Sid is going to be running defensive sniper along with Dicker on heavy. Are they going to get anyone TurboTabs?
Yeah, they've just gone straight in with the Uber now, but they counter quite well. They're just following up, see what they can do. They've got actually gained quite a lot of ground. They're not really being juggled out to this, but they don't want to risk it. It's just too scary of a situation. And now things just reset back. And hopefully they're not just going to let Kylo into the point again. Actually, no, GDK overextends on the top left and he gets taken out by it. And somebody goes on the point again.
Yeah. As soon as they get the kill on GDK, the point is just open. And you know, once you got a demo man pick and you're pushing into Badlands last, you have pretty much got it. As long as you don't mess up.
Yeah, but you're also informing your team with that, saying that you're dead, and maybe you should look after the point because your demo man is dead.
Yeah, of course. So 2-0 the scoreline already, only 4 minutes really gone down. A huge bomb in by Rising to pressure everybody in Valley from 425. He's also going to get onto Shadowburn. Shadowburn has been so shut down on these mid fights. Seems like he's always got 2 people on him right at the beginning of mid. Suyooo going to be trying to go aggressive here, but instantly shut down. The scouts from maincall.tf doing so much work here. Wall's going to bomb in, but he could go down actually. He is going to go down, and Kyler should get picked up as well.
Yeah, but they're not protecting the medic maybe during all this. Samsy's kind of behind actually. They call back now to kind of protect the medic, but Samsy gets a nice little pick onto Sid there in the resupply, but gets equalised out by GDK. And they do have the player advantage, 425. They can come back to the Spire and defend it. And the greedily main call is trying to take this, and they lose Rising because of it. Very, very greedy
nice
coming out of main call.
Yeah, no respect being given there by maincall.tf, and I mean that's pretty good. It encourages really aggressive play, and they were working out really quite well there. Even though they lost a few players, they got some picks in
Uber
return.
comes in from house now though. They dropped Suyooo during that Uber, but they have milked it somewhat. But now Ivs has tried to just divide the attention of just jumping straight to the Spire, allowing his team to maybe come in hopefully uncontested, and now that's what they do. They come straight in from Church. Ibs even makes a nice little jump to get out. That is very, very nice coming out from Ibs. And now the main call are in. They're coming back in. Ibs is already reloaded up and back in. And now they're just kind of strong-arming the Spire almost, slowly but surely, and they've just backed out to their base to just gain all the heals, reload the ammos. Maybe they'll come back onto Spire to defend it, but it just seems they're a bit scared, and there's some action going off into lower anyway. Can't really do that right now. So they've lost GDK, they're just going to put Wall on point again, and it's just like last rounds. They've lost the Demo Man, and it seems if 425 lose the Demo Man, they just lose all hope of defending that last point.
Yeah, I think I remember casting GDK before and saying how bad he was at defending Badlands last. He doesn't seem to value his own life, and then just seems to be bad at defending it even when he is alive. So a bit of a liability, but even so, maincall.tf absolutely making it work here. Samsy and Kyler going really aggressive across the point. They're going to be taking on Dicker while Samsy tries to shut down an aggressive Shadowburn. Shadowburn trying to get onto them. He's got a lot of position for his team. Maincall all hanging about in that valley area. And Shimey's going to be running Kritzkrieg as well. So as it ticks up to 90%, GDK is going to be looking for an angle, but he's going to have to rotate quickly before Miralin gets his Uber charge. He will actually have a small window here if they pop it off incredibly quickly. He doesn't know where he is. He does actually pop it off, but Miralin does get his Uber charge. His trigger finger completely on point there, and everyone from 425 is going to instantly die. It's just a full wipe.
That was close though. I thought it was happening. My grin was just going like straight from almost ear to ear, seeing this crits maybe take out Miralin, but he just manages to get off that Uber before it scaves him. And yeah, obviously Uber is going to shut down that crits 100%. Doing a good job by main call backing out of that mid at the right time as well. If they just kind of fought on in that mid, that crits could have really wrecked them.
Yeah, they might have had some intel and realised that they were running it. It's interesting to note that they're not actually running a
double
pyro
soldier
or heavy on this
overwhelming
defense.
on the top left-hand side.
Oh, they got destroyed!
Minced. Oh my days. I've never seen something go so horribly wrong. They even lost Samsy during all that.
Yeah, that's the problem with main calls. High risk, high reward, pushing in when they don't have Uber charge kind of strats, but they're going to be able to defend Spire. They've got their Uber charge. They know they're against a Kritzkrieg. Nothing lost at all here. As long as War cannot get dropped. Oh, he does get dropped. GDK, he just flew too far forwards there. He was too greedy, War by far. And they are going to be able to. They are going to lose the Spire. as long as Rising doesn't go huge. Actually, Rising might go huge here. He's on top of the Spire.
He's buying a lot of time. They're getting respawns.
He's buying
back
respawns.
Yeah, and they've got
And they're
Warlock as
retreating
well.
back to last.
Oh, no, actually, the Scout's going up to cap Spire now.
Oh no, they are going to cap. I thought for a moment there 425 had lost their bottle.
No, they
had
had
lost their marbles as well.
Yeah, they had 2 players ahead of time just fighting up the main call, stopping those respawners coming in. But then they realised, oh, my entire team is not going to do it. I might as well do it myself. But when they came back and done that now, they've just lost more players because of it. Because now main call's just got all this ground back again. And now they're just slowly going in one by one and getting taken out of piece. Even Shadowburn can't make something happen, and he usually claws out some unbelievable things by himself.
He's just getting shut down at every opportunity. He's not syncing up very well with his scouts.
They're going for the defense on the Spire. Nope, soldiers just trade positions. Okay, that was a bit weird. And now
Rising flanked them and managed to take down the Med as well. They might have been aiming to defend Spire there, but Rising coming from balcony to upper lobby and then dropping down to kill Shiny stopped everything.
Just gives up on Spire as well. Oh, but GDK with a nice sticky trap on the main. They did not see that coming. And now this has just kind of halted their attack, at least for now, until they get the 2 big players up of the combo.
But GDK's going to bomb in. He's going to try and get onto Myrlin. Myrlin is going to just be able to dodge that fairly easily. Shadowburn not going to bother trying to follow up on that, actually. I was sure he would try and do that, but just tries to escape instead. But Samsy and Kyle are just completely on him the entire time. They are not giving Shadowburn an inch here because they know what he can do, I think.
Yeah, they just uber straight in now. And they're focusing down all the right players. Yeah, there's not much really to be said. It was kind of over before it begun. And that over push there.
Bit of a perfect push, but again, GDK going down in a desperate attempt to do something on Spire, and he just needs to value his life more when you defend it last.
I'm sure this is where the comeback will happen. 5-4.
5-4, the dream lives on.
425. If it can happen
GDK and Shyme on crits.
Wow, they're 425 preemptively launching air rockets to maybe catch out an aggressive Rising or War making that jump. But during all that time, they've just wasted time, and they've got so much point presence, and now they just focus fire so well, capturing out all the players at choke and then moving on to the players in house. The only consolation is that they have the crits, and they're coming in with that now, but it's on a soldier, and it's so hard to connect, especially if you enter in from choke.
That was so close, though, from Shadowburn. He nearly got it onto Myrlin, but Myrlin managed to dodge away. That was nipple hairs away. I thought that he was going to connect that. Unfortunately, didn't quite. Myrlin's going to get his Ubercharger.
He did get some scout kills though, but that was just the scouts being greedy, seeing if they could kill a crits player and giving no respect to 425. But now they're just moving straight in, they've got a full Uber advantage, they've got nothing to be scared of. At least you'd think so, any day now, main core. Okay, they're moving forward now, they can pick up 3 scouts. And yeah, it's quite a dominating force. We already see Ibs here in the Mumble chat, kind of spoiling the results here, Ibs, but either way. Oh, actually a very nice picks onto this bottom right hand corner, but again, it seems my comeback to 425 isn't going to happen, is it?
No, I think it is going to happen. The reason Ibs has left is because he rage quit because they got all of these rounds back in just 2 minutes.
I'm actually losing a 1-on-1 against Shadowburn and last now on the stream, I think.
Oh, excellent!
Right.
We can watch that.
Oh boy!
I hope in the stream because it's so comical. Like I'm screaming at my team, block the point, and completely forget to aim.
Ibs is going down main now.
I've got my.
Ibs is going to take on Shadowburn on last. Shadowburn is just going to very easily avoid the rockets. Ibs is going to come back in though on the top right hand side. Can he get anything done? He's got the height advantage. Shadowburn just knocks him off the point and juggles him up and then six him in the face.
Oh!
Unfortunately, Kyler decides that's the end of that fun.
No more fun.
No more fun allowed. Caps it off 5-0. Maincall.tf, easy win, easy life.
I was just about to say, it was like, we just, ignored the crits just to watch this, but that was worth it. It was all made up. Oh, paddle spanked.
Well, are the stats even worth looking at here, TurboTabs? Should we have a quick glance at them just to see?
Like any old car crash, you just have to get in there and just witness the carnage, maybe learn something from it.
Yeah, let's have a little look then on Badlands. Who has gone huge? Let's pick out some. GDK actually top fragging. That's unexpected. Sam
crits,
and
man, the crit.
Oh yeah, of course. He was just given a buttload of crits, wasn't he? So getting a fair amount of sticky kills just from people going aggressive as well, I guess. He was often trying to back out with his med, desperately trying to keep Shiny alive, to no avail. Dicker getting a big 0 frags that game. Wow. Pretty unfortunate.
Damn it, I even called him out. I hyped him so much, saying he might be the chosen scout. He might just shine on this Badlands match, and he just gives me this performance. He's showing like TurboTabs stats there with just 1k damage. Oh. Yeah,
that is pretty unfortunate. Only doing 100 damage per minute as well. But I think they just got overwhelmed. I think the stats don't really show much.
Yeah, looking at the stats, this was a game more about control than it was the frags. It seemed main callers were in the hot seat the entire time, and they were just manipulating them, slowly pushing them out, and just collecting objective after objective.
They absolutely barged them out like a bulldozer. Well, they destroyed them on middles and pushed them all the way to last.
Slowly, in the sense that they didn't die immediately.
Yeah,
they didn't lose all the players. It was kind of almost surgical to that point.
But yeah, even when main call didn't wipe them amid, they were just able to push forward so quickly. They couldn't even mount a defense on second, and a bit of a shambles there coming out of 425. But a testament to how good maincall.tf are. So Ips Sam